Hi.
Hello.
I like your outfit.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm shaking right now.
Don't shake. Don't be nervous. We all poop. All of us. We all poop.
Yes.
I'm pooping right now. No, I'm not.
I can smell it.
Okay, how long have you guys been voice acting?
Sir, I've been, actually, as of January this year, it's been 10 years since I started. I started in January of '04.
Woo!
Never thought it would go this long, but it's been awesome.
Mine, oh man, I can't remember when Borderlands 2 was a thing. It's been like 2 or 3 years-ish.
That's awesome. I remember when you showed up, so over 10 years, sometime before the new studio.
Well, I didn't start with Funimation until like '07, I think.
Cool.
So I started in with
Kenichi, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kenichi, right?
Kenichi.
Yeah, for me, it's been about, I think, 12 years or so. With Funimation, just about 4. But yeah, about 12 years now. I'm like 65 years old. I've just had a lot of work done.
Oh, okay.
Hi, my name
What's
is
up?
Roger Estrada.
Hi, Roger.
Hi, Roger.
Hi, Roger Estrada.
Oh my god.
It's all good. Take your time.
I'm sorry. Don't be nervous.
I mean, you guys are great. Why
You're
shouldn't
great.
I be nervous? Oh my god. Okay. My question is, what was your first thought when you first heard of Attack on Titan? Like, just in general, or even when you first got the script or something?
The way that it was first brought up to me was my roommate, Sarah Sullivan, who used to work for Funimation and is also just a huge anime fan. She said, okay, have you heard of Attack on Titan yet? I was like, no. It's like, you should really check it out. And then she walked away. And so I just kind of had to let my imagination flow. And so I thought, the first thing in my mind was, Attack on Titan. Maybe it's like a space action thing. Like maybe it's attacking the moon of Titan, like we're fighting the Jovians or something. This is going to be awesome. Not at all what I thought. When I saw the first episode, that was how I was introduced to the entire franchise. I didn't get to see any of the manga or anything prior. I just saw the first episode. And by the time the epic theme song hit, I was already hooked.
About the theme song, also did Mike McFarlane was our director, and one of the first things he said when we recorded the first episode was that, like, doesn't the Attack on Titan theme kind of sound like I don't think you're ready for this jelly, like the Beyonce song. Sorry, I just thought that was really funny.
Yes, it's awesome.
I had a similar thing. I have friends that are a bit more into anime than I am, and they were like, "Have you heard of Attack on Titan?" And I was like, "Nope." And but I would see all of these awesome cosplays around when I would go to conventions. I'm like, "What is that from?" And then I watched the first episode, and I was horrified and intrigued.
Much like the two of them, I actually found out about Attack on Titan from my brother. And my brother is the coolest guy ever in the whole universe. Sorry, you're cool too. But he told me about Attack on Titan, and so I started to look into it a little bit, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I hope we get the show, I hope we get the show, I hope we get the show! And then we did. And so I stopped watching it because I don't want to spoil anything. And then had I not been cast, then I would have like marathoned it, like in that weird way where your friend has to come over and be like, Trina, it's time to bathe, you know?
That happened to me twice with season 1.
Yeah, for me, the first time I heard about it was when Mike asked me to audition for it. And then typically when I don't know something, I go to my friend. Do you guys know Andrew Love? So I go to my friend Andrew Love, who just kind of knows everything. And he told me about the story and what it was about. And then I went and did some research. And I was really intrigued by all of it. The concepts, the idea of these, you know, humans living behind these walls and everything's been peaceful for 100 years, that whole thing. And then when I auditioned for it, you know, Mike called me and he's like, listen, I really want you to be a part of this. It's a small role that we don't know who he is in the first, 2 seasons. Are you up for it? And I was like, totally, let's do it. So yeah, I was into it from the beginning, but I didn't know about it before auditioning for it.
All right, hi. I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
Don't be. Just people.
I know. I was wondering, how did you get casted for Attack on Titan? Like, did you choose to go for it, or were you like chosen from the people who Yeah.
Well, Mike McFarland, who is also an accomplished voice actor, was the director, and I think we just all knew him prior. And so he reached out to me. I'm assuming it was a similar thing. It was like, I want you to audition for this show. And so you audition for, I think, pretty much any role that's within your gender. And then he kind of decides what he thinks you'll be best for.
Yeah, they sort of send you typically like 4 or 5, maybe 6 or 7 of the big roles, and then the way I do, I'm based in Houston, and so he invited me to audition. I record it from my home studio. I'll choose different roles that I, want to read for, and then he'll sort of take all of those files, all those auditions, and choose who he thinks you're best for, and sort of offer you that role. So that's how it worked for me.
Yeah, and usually that's about the way that it works with any audition, especially at Funimation. Is usually you're booked. Either Tara Williams, the talent coordinator, will contact you directly, or to contact your agent. And you come in, and they have the sides at the front desk. You just look over them. You pick 3 characters tops that you think that you might be able to do, and then you go in and you do them. And it takes about 15 minutes, and then you wait for like a week or 2.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All of that.
All of
the
that.
same thing.
Thank you for the question.